Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are doing well. I'm also doing fine. Today, I want us to talk about Kalonzo tour in Ukampani. Today, Kalonzo was in Ukampani during the installation of Catholic bishop in Makueni County, and among the people who accompanied him was the party leader of Democratic Action Party, Honorable Eugene Wamalwa.
You are called to be an example not only with your diocese, but also beyond its boundaries, to other churches in Kenya and Africa, to other churches in communion with Rome and the other Christian denominations. You are called to know your flock by name.
I want us to see the significance of Eugene Wamalwa accompanying Kalonzo Musyoka in his Ukampani tour. In recent days, Eugene Wamalwa and Kalonzo Musyoka have been very close. They have been boarding very well, working very close. Among many events, they are together in the bipartisan talks representing Azimio. And recently, Kalonzo Musyoka defended Eugene Wamalwa when Omar Hassan attacked him. That is to show how close they are in the recent days. What does their close relationship suggest? What does their close relationship signify politically? I want us to talk about that and what I think. But before then, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do so. Now, when you look at the history, there was a group called G7 Political Alliance before the general election of 2013. Among the members of that group was Kalonzo Musyoka. By then, he was the vice president. Other members were William Samoei Ruto and Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. In fact, during those days, it is Kalonzo Musyoka, Uhuru Kenyatta, and William Samoei Ruto who were regarded as presidential aspirant and who are trying to get a ticket to fight for the presidency through G7 Alliance. Other members of the group was Eugene Wamalwa. So that it shows Kalonzo Musyoka has worked with Eugene Wamalwa before in the G7 Political Alliance. So it is not their first time. It is therefore very important to note that Kalonzo Musyoka and Eugene Wamalwa are not strangers when it comes to politics. They have worked together. During that time, Kalonzo Musyoka wanted to take advantage, in fact, was viewed as an opportunist because he wanted to take the opportunity there and persuade William Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta to support them in the intention of benefiting from their predicament in ICC. However, that never happened, and William Samoei Ruto and Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta ended up sidelining him and forming another alliance called Jubilee. That is how G7 alliance ended.
The G7 alliance leaders arrived at the Norfolk Hotel in Nairobi for what would have passed as just another lunchtime meeting, but the latest remarks by Musyoka would appear to suggest that he believes that since his two main rivals in the alliance are facing the ICC charges, and given his position as the vice president, he should be the one to fight it out with Raila Odinga, who remains the ODM candidate. And so, even as they had their lunch meeting with smiles, it was clear that this was a housekeeping meeting aimed at trying to iron out the emerging issues, at least on the face of it.
After that alliance, Kalonzo had no choice, and that's how he joined Raila Amolo Odinga and Wetangula to form CORD. Eugene Wamalwa never supported Uhuru that time, but they remained close friends. In 2015, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta appointed Eugene Wamalwa to the cabinet in the Ministry of Water and Irrigation Services. That was a clear show of their friendship. Now, the reason why Kalonzo Musyoka today chose Eugene Wamalwa to accompany in your company was to show the Kamba people he has the support of one of the key leaders in Iluya community. It is without doubt Eugene Wamalwa is positioning himself very well in Western politics and is very keen to take the leadership in that community. And Kalonzo Musyoka feels with Eugene Wamalwa very close. Then is 2027 deal in running for presidency is already sealed. Kalonzo Musyoka knows very well now he cannot get the support of Wetangula and Musalia Mudavadi because they are already in government and they are working with Ruto. And therefore, he has to get another leader from Luya community or from western part. And that leader is none other than Eugene Wamalwa. We all know Kalonzo Musyoka is vying presidency in 2027, and he is expecting Raila Amolo Odinga to support him, and his Luo community and all his supporters should return favor to Kalonzo Musyoka. So Kalonzo Musyoka has done calculations. He is very strategic on this. He wants Eugene Wamalwa to be very close, and probably Eugene Wamalwa deputize him in 2027. Then he will get a Luo politician to be the prime cabinet secretary. Then through Eugene Wamalwa friendship to Uhuru and Kalonzo friendship to Uhuru and Uhuru decision to support Kalonzo Musyoka as per their agreement in last year's general election, because Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta promised to support Kalonzo in 2027 because Raila was to vie to become the president for 5 years, then leave it to Kalonzo. And Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta promised to support Kalonzo to come 2027. So Kalonzo knows very well. He already has the support of Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. He has support of Raila Amolo Odinga. So he needs another support from Western Kenya. And that is the reason Kalonzo Musyoka is bringing Eugene Wamalwa very close to him, because he's aware with Eugene Wamalwa he will stand a better chance to become the next president of Kenya. I don't know what you think. That is my opinion. You can comment down there what you think. Why Kalonzo Musyoka chose Eugene Wamalwa over all other senior politicians to accompany him in his Ukampani tour today. My name is Joseph Boga. Thank you and bye-bye.